All right, y'all, let's look at the finished mini twists. Hey y'all, it's Jayla, aka JaiChanellie on the internet, aka your TWISTS, and you're watching the very first episode of my brand new series where we're gonna talk everything mini twists. If you watch my channel, you know I love mini twists. They're one of my favorite protective styles, and in this episode, I'm gonna show you exactly how to install them. So if mini twists are your go-to hairstyle, or if you want them to be, make sure you hit that subscribe button and let's get right into it. So here are all the materials that I'm using. I'm going in with the Maille Pomegranate and Honey Twisting Souffle. I love to use this as a moisturizer. It's very thick for my hair. Now I'm using the Main Choice Edge Control to smooth out my roots. And finally, I have a spray bottle and it has a little bit of tea tree oil in it to keep our hair nice and hydrated. And then of course, I have some other materials that I'll show y'all in the video, okay? Now I'm starting with about 7 sections in my hair, y'all. And this process is pretty straightforward. It just takes forever, okay? So I'm going into each section, I'm parting off a row, and then I'm gonna part off a box. And that is what I'm going to use to do my twist, okay? Now, I personally am adding edge control to the top of my roots right now, and I start every twist off as a plait. I personally like this method because it makes my roots lay a lot flatter than whether, like if I would twist all the way down, it would be a little bit more puffy, a little bit more voluminous at the roots, and I personally like it to lay down. So I'm going to plait down about 5 or 6 times, and then I'm going to start my twist. I add product to my hair as I twist down to make sure my hair is nice and moisturized. This is a protective style I'm probably going to keep in my head for about a month, so I need to make sure that I am not like robbing my hair of moisture in the process. So let me show y'all that a couple more times. Again, it's very straightforward. It's just very repetitive. I'm starting off with a plait on my hair. I'm going to plait down about 6 times, and then I take the section that's in the middle, I split it into 2, and I begin twisting. Right now I'm just twisting whichever way feels like more natural to me. Sometimes depending on what side I am on my head, I will switch the positions. But yeah, I'm just twisting and adding product as I twist down. If I feel like my hair is getting too dry, I'll also add water. So that's one thing that I think is different from like how I do my mini twists. I like to start on damp hair, and I will dampen my hair as I go along if it's getting too dry. I know some people like to twist on blow-dried hair, stretch hair because they want the length, but I prefer juicy looking twist over having long twists. So that's why I like to wet my hair so I can get as much shrinkage as possible from those twists. Okay? So as y'all see, I did 3 twists in this row. The twists that are by my edges, my hairline, are always going to be slightly larger boxes because I'm trying to put less tension on that area. You know, like I've been losing my edges for some reason, and I'm not trying to lose them no more. So the boxes closest to my hairline are always going to be slightly bigger, and that is why. More hair equals less tension on that whole surface area situation, okay? So I'm twisting all the way down, and then I'm going to coil my hair around my finger, and that is about it, y'all. This process again is very repetitive, so I'm going to show you what it looks like on like a different section. I'll show y'all what it looks like when I work on the back of my head and I have to use the 3-way mirror. I'll just show you different like glimpses of me doing my mini twists. But yeah, this is how you do it. You definitely are going to need a nice movie or show to watch because this takes a while. My mini twists take about 5 hours for me to install on myself. So yeah, this is definitely a long process, but it's very straightforward and very easy to achieve. So I hope you go ahead and try it out, and I'm gonna stop talking and let y'all watch the video. I went ahead and finished up the front of my head. I like to start in the front just in case I need to go somewhere and pretend like all of my hair is done, you know, just pull it in a ponytail and keep going. But now I'm working on the back of my head, and I'm gonna make a really big twist right here just because I don't want it to be too small where my lock is. Also, my hair is a slightly different texture in the back. It feels a bit more fine. The curl pattern is, I don't know, my hair in the back is interesting, so I'm going to make this one pretty big, but the rest of them are going to be the normal size that I've been doing throughout the rest of my head, okay? So ignore this one big twist. But as I was saying, I like to start in the front of my head when I'm doing twists, and then I go to the back of my head and I do the middle last, just in case I need to look like I've done my whole head. I'll just pull my hair up in a ponytail and it looks like I have a head full of twists, even though I'm not done, okay? Now that I'm in the back, I'm actually using my three-way mirror to achieve this style so I can see all the angles. I can keep parting my nice rolls and my boxes like I was doing. If you don't already know about this three-way mirror, it's a must-have for me when I'm doing styles, okay? So I'll go ahead and link it for you. It's in my Amazon storefront because I use it literally every single time I do a protective style, okay? It's a great investment. It's only like 20 bucks. So go ahead and check it out. Again, I'll link it for you. Yeah, I don't know what to say, y'all. I'm going ahead and I'm plaiting my hair first, and then I'm going to start twisting once I feel like my roots are securely plaited. And I'll come back to y'all when we are almost done with our head. Alright, y'all, we are finally in the middle of my head, and honestly, this is the thickest section of my hair. So my head is like looking sparse right now, but once I finish this section, my hair is going to look so full and the way that I love my mini twist looking, because all of my hair is in the middle of my head, okay? So I'm going to do the same thing, working section by section. I part off a row and then I part off boxes. Honestly, if you want to pre-part your hair, I highly recommend it just like the day before, because it'll save you so much time. The majority of time when you are doing mini twists is spent parting your hair, because the actual twisting is pretty easy. It's pretty straightforward and it doesn't take too much time. You're going to spend most of your time parting, okay? I do have a couple of videos to show you exactly how I part my hair. That's also why I try to include all these angles in this video, so you can see exactly how I'm doing it on myself so that you can recreate it on yourself, okay? So this is what I'm doing. I'm going to finish up pretty quickly in the video. Now in real life it took me a while, but in the video we should almost be done. And then I'm going to show you how I finish off my twist once we are all the way done. But yeah, go ahead and watch me achieve my very last twist. Is this the last one? I think it is. No, maybe I have one more after this. I'm just showing you how I do the top of my head because I can't even see these twists in the mirror just because of the angle. Like, it's at the very top of my head. It's very hard to see. So I kind of just feel around when I'm up here. But by the time I get to this point in my head, I'm so used to like parting the boxes and doing this process that it really doesn't matter that I can't see. So that's another tip. Like, I start off in the front of my hair where I can see. I build my confidence up. I build the routine up of doing the twist. And then I move to the parts of my hair where I can't see, because I already have that confidence and I kind of already know what I'm doing, if that makes any sense, okay? Yeah, I'm almost done, so I'm gonna stop chitter-chattering until we finish off the look. This right here is our very last twist, and I'm so glad to be finished, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and take my hair out of this scrunchie to show you what it's looking like. Now, as you can see right now, my twists are very like stringy. My hair is still pretty stretched. And although it looks good right now, like I said, I like my hair to be nice and juicy when it's in twist. So we are gonna go in with my moisture routine. I go in with my water bottle and I lightly spritz my hair just to add some of that moisture back into it and hydration so my hair can actually shrink up and get very juicy. And then I'm going in with this Shea Moisture finishing oil, and I'm just going to seal in all that moisture, seal in that hydration, and make sure I cover my ends. Again, just making sure my hair is nice and protected as I rock this style. I'm gonna show y'all what my hair looks like once my twists have been able to swell up a little bit. So I'll show y'all what that looks like in just a section, but get into the grid pattern on my scalp, y'all. We were parting, we were twisting, we were doing all the things, and it came out so good. So here's Real Life JaiChanellie coming to you in 3, 2, 1. All right, y'all, let's look at the finished mini twists. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like and leave a comment. I wanna know all your twist questions because I'll be answering them in the upcoming videos. So make sure you hit that subscribe button because you don't wanna miss this. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.